Hey guys, I'm here to do my Ghostbusters film location tour, and of course we're going to start off at the absolute crystal gem of Ghostbusters, the Ghostbusters Firehouse in Lower Manhattan. It's located on North Moore Street in Tribeca. It's easily noticeable because of its sidewalk designs. Of course, if you've seen the movie, you could recognize this anywhere. Beautiful brick building. It is an active fire station currently, and when the doors are open, they actually sell souvenirs. And I got a Ghostbusters shirt when I was here in October 21, but you're able to get shirts, license plates, stickers, all kinds of cool stuff to prove that you visited the Ghostbusters Firehouse. Man, I would love to pull up here in Ecto 1. So awesome, but one of the most recognizable buildings in Manhattan. And we're going to check out some of the Ghostbusters locations. We're going to check out the New York Public Library, also the Ghostbusters Museum from Ghostbusters 2, and I think I'm going to try to hit Tavern on the Green, where Rick Moranis is running from the Demon Dog. But Ghostbusters, one of my favorite movie, obviously. Got this awesome jacket offline, and it just such a good movie. One of the 80s classics. Hey guys, so right now I am in front of the Ghostbusters 2 Museum, where Dana and Janos Poha work and do their art restoration and anything else. This is the scene in the movie where Ernie and Winston and of course Egon, they come up from the manhole that's right here, and they're covered in the river of slime. And they come up here and they get in their little tussle. Of course, this is where all the final climactic scenes happen. Now, what's interesting, though, is this is actually in Lower Manhattan. I could be wrong, but I really think in the movie they actually make it look like it's in Uptown. But neither here nor there. The building itself is the National Museum of the American Indian. And that, of course, is the art museum from Ghostbusters 2. This is what it looks like. Now, of course, this is completely left up to opinion, but I think Vigo was a cooler arch nemesis than Gozer. Maybe I'm wrong. What do you think? Leave it in the comments below and let me know what you feel. But Vigo is pretty cool. Like, don't get me wrong. He's awesome. Like, Gozer's cool, but Vigo, he just had that deep voice. You know, when they're taking the pictures and they're turning him into the negatives in that room before he catches fire, his face is all spooky. He's pretty cool. And Max von Sydow with that voice just killed it. Let me know what you think. It's pretty cool being in front of the museum. These are the steps that Sigourney Weaver walked up before that door got covered with slime and she got trapped in the museum here. But actually what is really interesting is, like I had said, I couldn't remember if they made it seem like this museum was actually in Uptown. But now that I think about it, when they slimed the Statue of Liberty to walk to break into the museum and get all that American New York spirit up, positivity up to break down the slime mold, they actually took the Statue of Liberty, which is of course just right over here, and they did walk uptown, because I remember the Statue of Liberty smashes a police car by Trump Tower, so that means she walked straight up Fifth Avenue and was in Uptown. And in reality, the museum is actually downtown Manhattan, so little food for thought there. Hey guys, I am here at Columbus Circle for another Ghostbusters film location. I'm actually really close to 55 Central Park West, where Louis Tully and Sigourney Weaver, Dana Barrett live. So I'm going to check that out. Of course, right across the street from it is Tavern on the Green, where Rick Moranis is running from the Zool Dogs. But as kind of a quick bonus here, you do have the Columbus Circle statue here. And that is significant because if you remember, when Rick Moranis gets possessed by the Zool Dog, he's actually running this direction. He bumps into the guy with the horse carriage, and he's telling the horse, you know, look for the sign, you know, and our people will be released. And, you know, the guy's like, hey, you want to ride? And he's like, you know, gives him the evil look, and he's, you know, you'll perish in flames. And he's like, what an a-hole, you know. But that was actually right here at Columbus Circle by this statue here. You can see it in the movie. But we're going to make our way over to Central Park West 55, the building. Of course, the building doesn't look exactly as it did in the movie. I think the top part was added for effect, but we're going to check it out. This will be my first trip there. I have been to the Firehouse. I have not been to the Ghostbusters 2 Museum. Of course, I've been to the public library, but we're going to check all those out for you. Alrighty, guys, we are here at 55 Central Park West, where Dana Barrett and Louis Tully live. This is the building right here. This is the entrance where the Ghostbusters were on the street. Everybody was lined up, cheering them on. This is the church that the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man stepped on. Nobody steps on a church in my town. As you can see, the 55 Central Park West here is where the Marshmallow Man would have come walking down, stepped on that church, what a bastard. And then he would have climbed up the side of the building here. Now, like I said, I don't believe the building is as tall as it is in the movie. Of course, the top part was just an ornament for the movie, so that's not actually there. But of course, this facade and this church were used in the film. You know, this is where the street got ripped apart and they fell into the hole. Bill Murray comes out, they like it rough, huh? They want a hassle? So, 55 Central Park West, it is a short walk from Columbus Circle. And you can come check this out for yourself. As a Ghostbusters fan, it's really cool to see. So we're gonna go check out Tavern on the Green, because it's literally right here. I don't know why, like in the movie he runs from this building to Tavern on the Green, and for some reason I thought Tavern on the Green was like far away from this building. Duh. Because this is, well, maybe a little well, actually, maybe realistic, because he runs out of the door here. Help, there's a bear in my apartment. And then jumps over the ledge here, which maybe realistic. I don't know. But hey, let's check out Tavern on the Green. All right, guys, another Ghostbusters film location right here, Tavern on the Green, which is literally right across the street from the apartment, obviously, on 55 Central Park West. This is on 66th Street and Central Park West. But, of course, this is where Rick Moranis is running from, the Zool dog, trying to get in. Somebody please let me in. Let me in! You know, maybe I got a milk bone. That was right here. Probably doesn't look exactly like it did in the 80s, but this is the restaurant, still working and active today. Got one more other Ghostbusters film location that you can check out while you're in New York City. We're gonna head there in a bit. Gonna do a live walking tour of Fifth Avenue and do some street photography on the way there. So check that out on my channel or my Instagram, Travis Fox Photography. If you do like Ghostbusters stickers that I designed, you can actually go on to Etsy at NYC Sticker Co. And I have a few Ghostbusters designs there for stickers and some other New York City related stickers. But yeah, pretty cool. All right, guys, I am at the last and final Ghostbusters film location you can visit in New York City. This is the New York Public Library, featured in the very first opening scene, where the ghost blew books off shelves and scared the socks off some poor librarian. Of course, here is the stairwell that Venkman, Egon, and Ray run down after they get spooked out. Get her! And of course, there is the lion statue number 1 and number 2. Very famous statues that have names that I just can't remember right now for some reason. But this is, of course, like I said, the New York Public Library on Fifth Avenue. Patience and Virtue, I think that's what it is. Yeah, I heard somebody talking about it. So anyways, guys, I appreciate you for tuning into this vlog. Got lots of other New York City content, live walking tours, not live walking tours, and some other interesting things about New York City if you're a huge fan. This Ghostbusters vlog will hopefully drop soon. Of course, if you're seeing this, it's already dropped. But yes, the New York Public Library featured in one of my favorite films, Ghostbusters. Thanks for tuning in, guys, and remember, who you gonna call? Ghostbusters! And we'll see you later.